Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of direct variation. This is standard 8.5E in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 40 off the 2022 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have the cost of electricity varies directly. That means there's just a constant of proportionality that tells you how many kilowatt hours is going to cost how much money. So we've got one relationship here. We've got 1,079 kilowatt hours. It's going to cost you $129.48. So now I need to figure out what that constant of proportionality is, because I need to figure out how much it costs for 908 kilowatt hours. All right, so I keep talking about this constant of proportionality. Let me show you what I mean here. So when we're dealing with direct variation, we're looking at it in this form, y equals kx, right? So what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at some type of constant. We don't know what that constant is, but we're going to multiply that. I'm just going to kind of switch the x and the k right here, so it looks a little bit better. So 1,079 kilowatt hours times my price is going to get me the 129.48. So if I want to figure out what that price is, right, you just divide both sides by 1,079. And that's what that k is. That k is going to be your y over x, and that's what I'm talking about. It's called the constant of proportionality. And if you figure that out, these problems become simple. So I'm going to set this up here, probably with a calculator, because that would be a very interesting fraction to try to reduce. Or sometimes you can also set this up, since it is direct variation, you can do it as proportion. Either way would work. So let me show you what a proportion would look like. Right? So if I've got 1,079 kilowatt hours is going to cost $129.48. You can flip those if you want to, it doesn't matter. As long as you keep the like terms in the numerators and denominators. So I'm now looking for 908 kilowatt hours, right? And then x is my unknown. So you could, if you wanted to, do a little bit of cross multiplication, right? And so you're going to get this. You're going to get 129.48 multiplied by 908 divided by 1079. And if you think about it, that's exactly what we're going to do. We've got this 129.48 divided by 1079. That's what this is. When I figure out that k, guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to multiply it by 908 to get the answer. So either way works. So let's do this original way here. Let's see what my constant of proportionality is. I'm going to take my 129, definitely use my calculator here, 48, and divide that by 1079. Oh, comes out to a nice even 12 cents each. All right, so my constant of proportionality here equals 12 cents. So this equals 12 cents. Now I've got to multiply that by my 908, right? So if my y, go back to this direct variation here. So y equals kx. Well, my y is my cost. I don't know what that is, but I do know my k is 12 cents. And I do know my x, right, my independent variable. What I'm looking for is my 908. So if I multiply 908 times that 0.12, there we go. We're going to get an answer that is thankfully looking at us from our answer choices. So you could have done it this way or this way. They both work. Your answer is J.